Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches,
urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.
A chill in the air, the howling of the wind, an army of monsters begging for candy at your door. Three perfectly acceptable reasons to stay in this Halloween. That's why there's Drizzly, the go-to app for alcohol delivery. With Drizzly, you can compare prices on the biggest selection of beer, wine, and spirits, and choose from a variety of convenient delivery options. It's almost frighteningly easy. So download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com.
Hashtag no music, no intro. It is upon us. I don't care how the Saints are doing right now, bruh. It is hashtag Saints Twitter Podcast VIP Get Together Weekend. It's almost here. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, we don't talk about the game. We actually have a lot to talk about. There was that mini bye week.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't heard from us since that Cardinals debacle.
Man.
But the game aside, Raiders game aside, all the drama happening with the Saints aside, these 4 days, for me 4 days, for other people 3 days, like, it's gonna be throwing down, man. And so if you're listening to this and you getting FOMO, like, oh man, like I wish I was going. Oh, why am I not a hashtag Saints Twitter Podcast Patreon? It's on y'all. That's on y'all. So become a Patreon. This is something that we're gonna do every year. We're gonna pick a game that makes sense, kind of, we try to do it for everyone, and plan a get together. Everyone meets in New Orleans. Everyone that goes to the game together. We have a party. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, the amount of food and alcohol and just everything that's gonna be happening Saturday night. Ooh, just pumped, bro. Pumped,
bro. I've been like meditating all week, man, because I'm an introvert. So I might just get myself in, just socialization mode, which is not a problem for me. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta be there for my people, bro. It's my people right here. They coming out cheer for us.
For us, Saints, me and you. Well, yeah, but really for us, bro. Like that.
Yeah, man.
It's wild. So after this weekend, shout out to our dude Chris, hashtag White Wealth, who's also coming out to New Orleans. He's gonna do bro. Chris is at the Cardinals game, bro. He drove from Cali, SoCal to the Cardinals game that Thursday night game. And when Andy Dalton do that second pick six, he tweeted, he said, "I'm surrounded by Cardinals fans. This is hell."
God bless Chris, man. God bless him.
But Chris is gonna do like a video montage of just all our happenings that we doing this whole weekend, man. It's great.
Shit.
And I wanna give a big shout out. Everyone's like, "Oh, why you guys not talking about the Saints?" Like, listen, these niggas can wait. They 2-5. They not going nowhere. I want to give a big shout out to Elise.
Man,
who, I mean, I'm not gonna say everything on the podcast. I want to niggas try to show up and not supposed to be there.
Oh,
but,
hell no.
Big shout out to Elise. Just know that we appreciate you, and Ben so much. And I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, bro. I done put it off enough. We got to do it, bro. We got to do it. I'm gonna start this episode off. Start talking about the Saints with a quote. I haven't been on social media a lot this week. Been handling shit at work, make sure everything's handled for catch my flight tomorrow morning. But I saw a tweet that Catherine Terrell KT reported. And I'm sure she's not the only person that it was during a locker interview after a presser or a practice. I'm gonna read this tweet, bro. I'm gonna read it verbatim. Catherine Terrell tweeted 5 hours ago. Kamara said the problem is when little things happen and everyone lets it go, like jumping off sides in practice. Tiny things get let go. Then it happens in the game. And he looks back and realized no one checked anybody on it or spoke up.
That's damning, bro. Like, I wonder if DA looking at that shit, bro. Like, does he see those quotes? He got to see those quotes. Does Mickey see those quotes?
You ever been in church and like the pastor just preaching real good and the lead deacon say, "Wow,
wow." Oh, you ever been in church and the preacher told some shit? You feel like, damn, feel like he talking to me.
That's me. Pastor know what I did last night. I said it was gonna be the last time, bruh. That is, if you combine that quote, you pair that with that fucking challenge from Thursday Night Football.
Oh my God.
It feels like a clown show, bro. It feels like a clown show going on.
And it's crazy because it's like players are crying out for help. Like, it's like they almost said, like, please discipline me, please.
Bro, have you ever been in school? Like, did you ever feel that way? Like, no.
Yeah, I have.
Have you?
No, I remember Miss Nim. She was our algebra teacher in 9th grade. And it's like, everybody just fucked over, bro, because there was no structure. And
right.
I wanted to, like, learn algebra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be good at algebra. So it's like, damn, like, can we have some structure in this motherfucker? But she just didn't have that in her. So we just fucking chilled all day in that class, like, just had fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like Elton Kamara, like, hey, can you give us some structure? Can you give us some coaching, bro? Coach us. Can you coach us?
Nigga, can you coach us, please? I don't like. I tried to slow, or I tried to ease it early in the season, even though there, some shit that I was hearing and like some sparrows, I was like, shit sounded bad early, bruh. and I've let you know, I was like, bro, this shit is bad, right? But I try not to be as super pessimistic on the pod because I don't want to kill fans' hopes and things like that. But also, like, I think we as a podcast, and that's something we built ourselves on, is that, like, shit that me and you say, like, you're not gonna hear it anywhere else, bro. Like, you're not gonna hear it anywhere else. When I knew shit was bad on that Thursday night game, bro. You know how happy Ross Jackson is. You know how happy and optimistic Ross is. Locked on Saintsburg. Ross always happy. Ross just glass full, optimistic, sunshine, roses. When you upset Ross Jackson on this bitch,
you done fucked up.
Ross?
Oh, you done fucked up.
Ross don't got no hope.
Even Mike Triplett, bro. Like, even Mike Triplett, if you look at his, like, recent posts and listen to him on the podcast, whatever, even Triplett, like, I don't know. And Triplett, Mr. Glass half full, always. You know what I'm saying?
Always, man. So again, here, and I tweeted this today. I said one of the worst. This is my fear as a fan. Not even as a fan that's, I'm not emotionally connected, but my fear as a fan.
Team.
It is. Got a Florida lease on my fucking shoulder and everything. My fear as a fan, and I don't know how they could do it, right? Don't know how they fucking pull it off because I don't have any hope for this team. Only game I hope they win the rest of the season is on Sunday against the Raiders. But if they somehow fucked around in this awful NFC South and like made the playoffs with like 8 wins or like 7 wins or some shit like that, and then you got Mickey like, all right, yeah, I knew it all along. I knew DA had the right stuff, and then just decided to like bring him back for like a year or two. You at that point you are like just nosediving your franchise into just fucking an abyss.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing that could happen for the team. And I'm not the type of person that should be like, man, these niggas just need to lose out. Because, like, I'm not that person. But I guess for me as a fan, like, what is it going to take for Mickey Loomis, from the president, from Dennis, to be like, yeah, we fucked this one up, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got to have some kind of, what's the word? I don't know. Integrity or just self-realization or whatever it is, then it's like, yeah, wasn't a good decision here. You know what I'm saying? And they got all the power. It's not like they're going to get fired. It's not like Dennis Lucia and Mickey Loomis going to get the can. So y'all got the power. Like, y'all can fix it. You can fix it. You know what I'm saying?
But
you're going to take some lumps in the media, but you can fix it.
And here, I keep using the analogy. It's different, right? It is different. It's not the same. But like the whole Josh Rosen Kyler analogy, it's so apt because we know the egos that people in the NFL teams front offices have, bro. They just egos. Sometimes they can't even walk through the door. Their egos are so big. So for them to admit within the first year, like, yeah, we didn't get this one right. Like, they spent the 10th overall pick on the quarterback, bro. The 10th overall pick.
Yeah, man.
And
they got rid of the coach. Saints just got to imagine that DA black.
This nigga spit right
just
now.
Just imagine he black. Just imagine he black and just be like, yeah, let's get him out of here, man.
Get the Steve Wilkes, Van Joseph nigga out of this. And then my question to you, and it's a loaded question. How do you fix it, bro?
Boy, I've been thinking about that a lot. Like a lot. Like, how do you fix it? Because even when you look at the players, it's like it always comes back to the coach. Even if you get some good players, bro,
even every single time,
you got to get that CEO right, bro.
Got to
get it right.
And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying
it ain't easy.
It's hard, bro. It's finding a great head coach in sports, but especially in football, is just about, if not as difficult as finding a franchise quarterback, bro.
Because there's no blueprint.
No,
like, there's no blueprint to it. It could be a special teams coach. It could be an offensive coach. It could be a defensive coach. It could be like a mediocre coordinator. It could be. It doesn't matter. Like, we saw how many great coordinators we've seen suck as head coaches. I mean, the list is
unlimited, bro.
Like, it's unlimited. It's like, how do you even find that? All you could do is like hope and trust in Loomis that he can make the city. He's only hired 2 coaches in his career, Sean Payton and Dennis Allen. Like, it's a 50-50. So it's like, but that's if we even get there, bro. Like, but that's where it starts. Like, when you say, how do you fix this team? It's like, it starts right there. So I can't even get to, what positions we need to address and this, that, and the other until we fix that. Well, let me ask you this. If Sean Payton, like, say it was Sean Payton, and I'm not even talking about like 2021 Sean Payton, but like, say Sean Payton came back, he jiggling the Viking in his hand, you know what I'm saying? It's It's Sean. You know what I'm saying? Sean ready to roll. See, he was coaching this team, this talent. Where would you see this team going? Like this talent, Jameis, Winston, Andy Dalton, all that stuff. Where would you see this team going this year?
I think they could get 9 or 10 wins out of this team, bro.
With Sean, hell yeah.
And I don't think it's even particularly close. Now, the thing that makes it difficult, because then that becomes a whole sliding doors thing. Because just like we've talked about, or what I said in the Discord, if Sean never left, I think that Marcus probably still stays. Because he pretty much, I would, because Sean had the power to just pretty much just tell Loomis, nah, like he ain't figure it out, right? And I don't know this for sure, but is Sean really letting Marcus out the door over fucking over $2 million? $2 million. Do you know the kind of chump change that is, bro? Don't get me started. And then on top of that, I don't think that CD Deuce gets traded. I think because Sean, Sean has his ways, and sometimes he butts heads because he's a type A, and obviously a lot of athletes are type A personalities too. But he could let cooler heads prevail, and I don't think CD Deuce would have been traded. And so that in itself just changes the whole trajectory of the team, because say what we want, we could talk about off the offense. We'll get into the whole Jameis Dalton thing because we got to fucking talk about it. Oh my God. But the downfall of this team this season is for two reasons. Well, it's coaching, number one, and it's the huge, I won't say demise, but the huge drastic drop off of the defense. And some of that's injury. I get that. Some of it's injury, but some of it also is just personnel decisions that were made. DA
and play.
DA spearheaded CD Deuce not being in the building.
Yeah.
So think about what I just said, bro. The person who AK, I won't even say a bailed shot. Like that was a pretty fucking pretty on the head shot to the head coach, making the best player, one of the best players of the football team, talking shit about the head coach. And this is the dude that's making decisions of whether a talent like CD Deuce stays or leaves.
Man.
But in as shitty as the NFC is, especially the NFC South, man, Sean could get this team to 9 to 10 wins, bro. Like he could. That's just what he did. That's what he does. That's what he did. And we've had this discussion in the Discord of like, shit, like there ain't no salary cap on coaching. Like you can offer a coach like, and I like as Mickey, that's your buddy. You send him a "you up" text, and he was at the Pelicans game yesterday, and that shit annoys me, bro. Like I can't. Like if you gonna step down, like just go away. Just
go away. Go to Wisconsin, wherever you like to hang out at, Virginia.
Just go.
I don't know.
Why you at a Pelicans game, bro? Like, but I think as an organization, though, you have to be like, you want $25 million a year to coach?
Hey, listen, $100 million, 4 years, guaranteed. Woo! What up? What's happening, Sean? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You can't tell me he wouldn't look at them and at least think about it. Like, damn. Players already know me. I know the organization.
Yeah, I need a quarterback. We don't have a first round pick, but I mean, you would have to think about it. You would have to think about it. But I will say that part of the team not having a quarterback is such a huge thing. It's huge, man.
Oh, huge.
So let's segue into this. So basically, at least it seems like Andy Dalton will be the starting quarterback, even if Jameis is healthy. Even though he was a full practice today. I don't even know what's going on, Ryan. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like they're choosing to go with Andy. They're choosing to go with Andy over Jameis, and I don't even know why Twitter is just taking this and running with it, bro. Like why like someone, I think it was Eric.
Why?
Eric tweeted like, why y'all arguing over Jameis Winston and fucking Andy Dalton of all people?
I tweeted it like weeks ago, man. It's like you got two mediocre quarterbacks on a team. It's like don't matter. Yet one gives you a little something than the other one, and the other one gives you a little something than the other one does. It's like doesn't matter, man. Like this is purgatory. This is maybe it's hell. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even call it hell, but it's just that because look, the Saints' offense right now is not bad. It's not a bad offense. Maybe the stats are a little misleading, because they're about I was tweeting out today, they're in the top 10 as far as like points per play, yards per play, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's an offense that's moving the ball. But that's just stats. Like if you actually watch the game, that shit can be a little skewed. You know what I'm saying? Because then, like the Saints' offense is number one in the NFL in scoring in the fourth quarter.
Because they're usually
number one in the fourth quarter, and they're like 16th in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? So it just tells you how stats can lie. Like they start off slow.
Yes,
they start off slow. They score some points against like prevent defenses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that just tells you how stats can lie to you. But at the same time, it also tells you like the offense can move the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's not a great offense, but they can move the ball. They got talent, man. Like even with all the injuries, like Chris Olave. Even like Traquan, people like Traquan, Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, then you got Taysom Hill and Alvin Kamara. Like that's enough offense to like move the ball. But during all this time, as the offense has kind of improved, the defense is just falling off a cliff, bro. 31st,
off a cliff.
31st in the NFL as far as allowing points per play.
How are you
averaging points per play?
How are you a defensive head coach or defensive coach? Now the head coach in your defense got worse.
Worse. And yes, injuries. Caveat. Injuries. Got to put that in there. But like that bad?
Injuries is part of it, but also we haven't even talked about like Adam Schefter like subtly mentioning that a player like 2 firsts may get traded. Like injuries is a part of it, but it doesn't. Obviously, it's not the full picture because when you have players not playing up to their capability, you have players regressing. You have players that just aren't showing like they're showing a lot of effort. Perfect example: Marcus Davenport, 2 firsts. This has unequivocally been his worst season since the Saints have drafted him. Point blank.
And they're saying a lot because he had a lot of great seasons.
Right. Like, this has been his worst season. He can't – and it started with the offseason when he had the injury and he got out of shape. And I had a friend ask me this question. They were like, why is no one holding him accountable for his weight in the offseason?
Right.
But what did that go back to?
I mean, what's the D-line coach?
Ryan Nielsen.
Ryan Nielsen, I mean, he was in the press talking about how he loved that 2 firsts is at 290 pounds. Oh, I love his size. I was like, what?
What? I missed that.
I didn't understand if he was serious. It was weeks ago. And he did it unpromptly. And he was like, yeah, he's at 290 now. I love his size. He's bigger than he was when he got here. And I was like, why? Like, what is this? Like, is he trying to send a message? Or like, I did not understand it. Why would you want 2 firsts at almost 300 pounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made no sense for me. And then, you can just see it. Like, you can watch the game and see it. Can't change direction. All he has is the bull rush. He can't get to the quarterback fast enough.
Getting stoned by
bad,
Eno
man.
Benjamin. Stoned, bruh. Stoned.
And this is his contract year.
Ooh.
His chance as a player to make life-changing money. and like set his kids and kids straight for for good.
You got to repeat what you said in Discord,
and
man.
Take advantage of that.
You said I can understand, not enjoying or liking football,
not loving football. But if you don't love football, I get it.
Right.
Like I get it. Like, can you love money at least?
Nigga don't love money now.
Money. All he had to do was be Davenport. He didn't even have to have like a breakout season. But just be like a good 9 to 10 sack Davenport, causing havoc in the backfield like we've seen him do. If he was just that, teams were going to break him off, man. Yep. Like they were going to pay that dude. Maybe not the Saints, but somebody was. Yep. And he couldn't even do that because his pinky, got to cut his pinky off, and whatever he was taking, he couldn't work out, which makes no sense to me, but okay.
In the offseason, bro, we was talking about, we was like, this nigga can't get on a treadmill? He can't get on a
treadmill. Can't take a little jog up the block.
A Vertimax? Like, come on.
Vertimax.
So getting back to the defense, you have injuries are a huge part of it, but we just hit on two first. You have a player. Let me say this though. Let me say this first. Wouldn't it be some shit, bruh? Could you imagine if we're all sitting in the dome together and like Peyton Turner has the game of his life, bruh? and then like someone, I don't know how this would happen, but like someone like told him like where we be sitting in the Superdome, and every time he make a sack, he just look up and point to us.
I would pass out, man. I would pass the fuck out, man.
Y'all niggas. But anyway, getting back to fucking reality.
You know what? It won't happen.
Getting back to reality. You have a player that you drafted in the first round. He almost looks unplayable. Like, can I say that? I want to say that on the podcast.
Yeah.
He looks like you probably should not be giving him snaps to play on defense because he just looks so dreadful when he's out there.
Yeah.
And then a underrated story. We ain't even hit on Bradley Roby going to IR, bro. Like I don't even know who the healthy corners is, bro. Like who we got? I don't know. But one of the more alarming things that's happened is Paulson Adebo because he's regressed even from last year, and it's one of those things where it's like, is it the ankle? Because I don't even want to talk about training camp reports at this point because we heard great training camp reports about Bradley Roby too. We heard great training camp reports about Peyton Turner. So maybe us as fans as a whole during training camps, we gotta take those reports as a grain of salt, bro. We just gotta tone it down because
just ignore them.
Because when the bullets start flying, bro, we see two completely different things. But his play, not even being to the level of what it was last season
as a rookie
has stood out and has been an issue. We've already hit on Matthew as a player, so I don't want to beat that dead horse. But like David Onyemata, there's no interior. It feels like there's no interior pass rush. Like people just getting stood up. No. It looks like a super bad slow defense. All we got is Pete Warner making plays from time to time and DeMario making plays from time to time, bro, and Cam from time to time, bro. That's all we got. That's all we got on defense.
That's it. Marcus May, he's been fine.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like, what are we doing here? PJ Williams, he's on IR. So we're gonna have Chris Harris out there.
It's basically gonna be
Alontae Taylor,
Alontae, who's been a bright spot. It's gonna be Paul Adebo, and then I guess Chris Harris in the slot, bro.
Man,
depth is a motherfucker, man. Like we in a span of a couple of months, we went from talking about one of the best secondaries in the league to just gutter shit, bro. Like,
just deep. Like, how are you gonna make this team just deep?
Let's talk about this Raiders game. I was watching them play the Raiders. Excuse me. I was watching them play whenever their last game they played. I think it was in prime time. That's when I was. But all I kept thinking was like, man, the Saints defense used to be able to like hang their hat on like having great run defense.
Yeah, that was the thing.
I was like,
at the very least, she was like, okay, they're gonna stop the run.
I was like, man, Josh Jacobs gonna run all over us on Sunday, bro.
I mean,
he's running like one of the best running backs in football right now.
Oh man, and I mean, the Raiders as a team, they're third in the league. They're averaging 5.4 yards per carry. So I mean, that's whew. They're gonna run the ball. Like they're gonna attempt it. It's not like Josh Jacobs past couple weeks. He's been crazy,
bro, going off. Like that to me, like that's at least defensively, that's the game. Can we get some flying around? Like, can we get like pursuit to the football? Like the whole like they
you already know we're gonna see Honey Badger getting trucked.
Live and in color and in person, bro.
Every week we see it, bro. So I don't know why not to expect it.
So that obviously is a huge factor of the game. Trying to slow down, at least minimize to a degree, Josh Jacobs. And you know one of the funniest things I saw today was, bro. Let me tell you, Ryan. Do you realize that fucking Darren Waller hasn't practiced since week 5?
What?
And has been out since week 5 because of an injury. Guess who went ahead and just woke up feeling good today and said, you know what?
Of course.
You know what? Just think that people can't see me right now, but I'm like just trying to shake it off. Like, just feeling okay today. Like, I think I can do this. I think out there practicing.
Of course.
Someone tweeted or someone maybe said in Discord they're gonna do like a study, bro. Players
they really should, bro.
Who are injured who then miraculously can help me before they play the Saints, bro.
He
has not practiced since week 5, bro.
Week 5, and all of a sudden he's just healthy enough.
And then if Darren Waller does play, who they gonna put on Darren Waller, bro? Honey Badger?
Oh, I don't know. We don't have a player.
No. We had one.
We do not have a matchup.
We had one. He got traded. You also want to talk about how the Bears got a higher round pick for an aging as Robert Quinn than we did for CD Deuce. Do you want to talk about that, or you don't even want to talk about it?
It's crazy.
Robert Quinn probably like close to his 30s right now, bro.
Yeah, not even an impact player.
He's fine. CD Deuce.
He's fine. Like he's fine player.
CD Deuce is right in his prime, man. He got a 5th round pick. I can't.
They didn't even try, man. They didn't try.
They didn't try. You know how I know they didn't try? Because their teams in the league didn't even know he was available.
They were like, what?
What? He was available? Like shit, we might.
I would have gave him 4th.
Offensively, here's where my concern is for the Raiders game.
A chill in the air, the howling of the wind, an army of monsters begging for candy at your door. 3 perfectly acceptable reasons to stay in this Halloween. That's why there's Drizzly, the go-to app for alcohol delivery. With Drizzly, you can compare prices on the biggest selection of beer, wine, and spirits, and choose from a variety of convenient delivery options. It's almost frighteningly easy. So download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRIZLY.com.
James Hurst has kind of been an issue. Like, I think that's kind of going under the radar, but like a subtle, bigger issue. And I'm not a big, like, numbers, stats, like, analytics person, but I do pay attention to him. And, like, they have not been kind to Ryan Ramczyk this season, bruh. Just number of pressures he's given up, things like that. And in come the Raiders, who have Max Crosby, who's one of the better rushers in football and I think he's a very underrated player. And you got Chandler Jones out on the outside with that speed, probably going against James Hurst, and it's like, can they hold up? I will say the offensive line has improved as the season's gone along, and I want to give a shout out. Can I give a shout out to number 51, bruh?
Let's do it.
We gotta give this man his flowers, because that's one thing about us as a podcast and as people. If you're a Saints player, if you have shown in the past that you are awful, just the way the game goes, y'all gonna get these jokes. That's just what we do. But if you start playing well, we gonna give you your due props. And we've said plenty about Cesar Ruiz in these two plus years of doing this podcast. Plenty. And in his third season, he is steadily improved and has low-key transformed himself to a pretty decent right guard, bruh.
Yeah, man. To the point where I'm not even looking at that as a position that needs to be addressed.
You know how wild that is? Like, that statement?
That's wild. That's wild. Because, I mean, you go listen to our podcast from this offseason, it's like, can we cut him now?
I need the competition. Like, so for him to have at least, currently on this trajectory of showing like he's maybe better than the 29th guard in the league.
Maybe, bro.
And
maybe.
For him to take that jump, that leap, and the team still be 2-5, bro. Ooh, man.
That's what's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what's crazy. Because a lot of things did work. Like Chris Olave worked,
bro.
You know,
he's a dog.
He's a dog. He's top 7 so far as most yards in the first 7 games of a rookie of any wide receiver.
And he's missed the game.
NFL history.
And he missed the game.
So it worked, man. It worked. Ruiz becoming better. You know what I'm saying? That worked.
Adam Troutman, I guess, was
Adam Troutman
shown to be serviceable.
Juwan Johnson been decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like some things work, man, but it just shows you how everything has to come together, to create just like a good team. So, we'll see. That's why I'm at the point where I'm like, man, like let's get the ball to Alvin Kamara. Let's get the ball to Olave. Let them have some good seasons. Shaheed, let's get him more involved. At least let's have some fun offense, some fun games. And let's just get the hell out of this season.
You tweeted this, I think it was Friday after the Thursday night, last Friday after the Thursday night football game, that Shaheed had 10 snaps, bruh.
10 snaps?
10 snaps? Somebody got to go, bruh. Somebody.
Like, who's making this decision?
Someone has to go, Ryan.
Like, what's the decision behind this? That's what I want to know. Like, why is nobody on the sideline saying, like, man, let's get Shaheed back in the game? And you losing.
That's the shit that, like, it drives me crazy. Like, that's like we are just people who just watch football. We feel like we have a pretty good sense and knowledge about the game. So you telling me these people who get paid millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars to coach a football team, like they can't figure out how to get an electric, fast, athletic player on the field more than fucking 10 snaps?
10.
Nope, don't like it. This is kind of off the wall, but do you know what's interesting? And I don't think anyone, maybe not a lot of people who even listen to this podcast know this. Do you know what the contract is that Dennis Allen signed to be a head coach?
No idea, bro. No idea.
No one does.
Like, whatever beat writer comes up with that'll be interesting.
No one knows the number of years. No one knows how much money it is. It's like
I think the default is like 3 years. That's like the default coaching contract, but I don't know. I have no idea.
No one knows. No, nobody knows. in this game against the Raiders, we gonna be there in person. I want to see like a vintage AK game. I want to see maybe like an Olave bomb like for a touchdown. It's gonna have fun, man. Just like honestly, like this weekend, like it's not even about the Saints winning or losing, but we have so many people coming from all over the U.S., all over the country, and some of those people are coming to experience their first NFL game, their first time in New Orleans, their first Saints game. And it's like, if that, like, can we just, and not we, like, I'm not on the field, but like, if y'all listen to this, can y'all just treat them to a good time, man? Like,
it's a good time, man. Good time, man. It's the one thing we know for in New Orleans, bro. It's like, we'll give you a good time. So, man, a nice Saints W. Going out, see what the fan, man, look, ain't nothing like, I've never been to other cities.
Nah, man.
For like
nothing.
NFL, but
nothing.
Man, when the Saints win, it's a vibe.
Nothing,
it's a
Ryan.
Whole vibe in the city, bro.
I have
whole vibe. People just holler, "Who that?" You ain't got to have no Saints get on that. They just see like, "Who that?" It's like, what? It's like, let's go, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like that.
Man, I think I've only been privy to having that happen one time. One time, bro. It was the Saints Cardinals game. I don't even remember 2015, 16.
Yeah,
and Jimmy Graham just went off, and that was Carson Palmer was still the quarterback for the Cardinals at the time. Honey Badger was still on the Cardinals, and Honey Badger was trying to guard Jimmy Graham, and he just couldn't. And just that feeling leaving the Superdome, oh man. And I've been there plenty of times. And the block extra point, the Denver Broncos game, the Kaepernick to Crabtree on fourth down and forever, and it went to overtime.
It's magic.
Can can we break the curse on Sunday? I'm tired of going to Saints games. These niggas not winning, bro. I'm tired, bro. Shit. Last game I saw them win was in 2016. Mike Thomas rookie season. Mike Thomas might not even exist no more, bro. Just want to see the win.
I ain't seen him. Though ain't seen him. But he was at a part of the practice today, so
what does that even mean?
I don't know. He ain't playing. He not gonna play this week. At least he's on his way back, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you do with him, bro? Like what?
I think it's basically shout out to our guy David, Ty David. He's become our Discord Kai. Basically, he's our Kai Hartley. I think the way he summarized it is at this point, you're not gonna get anything greatly back for him if you try to trade him. So like, why trade him for like, who knows, like a fourth or a fifth, and you still have like $18 million in dead cap space? Like, it just makes more sense to just keep him on the team, which I 100% agree with. 100% agree.
I agree too. I agree. And the thing is, he's still good when he plays.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's just when he plays.
When he plays. Do they win on Sunday? They gonna pull it up for the STP?
I think so, bro. I think they win.
You know what? I know I'm kind of like the podcast resident pessimist. Think we do it, bro. Think we do it. Think
they get a win, bro.
Think we gonna pull it out, man. I don't.
Get to 3-5. Make it kind of interesting, I guess.
I mean, don't they got the Ravens after this?
Yeah,
exactly. It's not gonna be interesting for long, nigga.
Kind of interesting,
bro. I know we not there yet. Can you just imagine 2 first trying to chase Lamar Jackson, bro?
But if they lose, man, they'd be 2-6.
2-6.
Ooh.
6. And That would put them at like that would have to put them at that point like top 3 in the draft order.
Man, because like if you can't, okay, I'm not saying the Raiders are terrible, but you know they're kind of in the same situation we in, where they're trying to, you know, get themselves together and be a good team. So it's like, man, you can't handle the Raiders. So it's like, good luck, good luck the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay,
'cause it don't get no easier.
So since you said that, no, I gotta see how bad it is. Right? Okay. So next game is the Raiders. Oh, this is not how I want it to be. Okay. So it goes Raiders, Ravens, Steelers, which may be a winnable game, Rams, Niners, Bucks, Falcons, Browns, Eagles, Panthers.
I mean, bruh.
Just at a glance, and I saying this at a glance, if they don't beat the Raiders, I could see them getting 2 more wins.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no gimmies there.
No. And they got 2 more wins, going by like just my quick looking at the schedule, that'll put them at what? 4 and 13? No, not 13. 12. 4 and 12.
Ooh.
So then my question to you is, they couldn't bring DA back with a 4 and 12 season, could they?
I could. Like,
because at that point,
like, that's some dedication right there, bro.
But at that point, I mean, the streets is already talking. The streets is hot.
Oh, the streets gonna be hot.
And if they brought him back at 4 and 12, Lord.
How do you even coach? Like, how do you even coach as DA? How do you coach the next season? Like, how do you get players to believe in what you're saying? Because we know, like, when you're not winning, it's like everything is called into question. Everything you do.
And keep in mind, like, not everyone, but so many of these players are used to winning because it was instilled with Sean Payton, bro. So, like,
I mean, you look at AK. Look at AK talking in the presser, bro. Like, that dude usually don't say nothing. Like, he says little shit, but now he's like having got the C on his chest. He's having to be a leader now, and he's like screaming out for help.
Help me, like the Kevin Hart meme, bro.
Help me.
Help me.
You know. I know he's not. I'm not saying he's selfish, but I'm sure he's looking at his, overall production and stuff like that. It's like, man, I was on a little mini Hall of Fame trajectory. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, let's get moving. Cam Jordan wanted to win a Super Bowl, bro. Man, he might end up in the Hall of Fame, never win a Super Bowl. Like, so it's just like sadness.
It is, man. But we gon'. Everyone, I know people remember this and it's like, man, there wasn't a whole bunch of Raiders talk. No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. Because I ain't got much to say about the Raiders.
Because like at this point, there isn't much to say about like it sounds bad, but like talking about the games at this point is kind of like frivolous. Like a preview in the games.
It's more about the Saints. That's why it's more about the Saints than the opponent.
Yes, 100%.
Because this team, the way it is now, it can lose to anybody.
And you know what? Like one of the most annoying fucking things about the DA that I've noticed, bro. I think it was T Jones or TJ who put it up. Every time he's talking about after a loss, he's just talking about things that need to be cleaned up. Just gotta clean it up. And it's like, nigga, you the coach. Clean it up then.
Like, what the fuck? I mean, at least, like, man, can you show something? It's like he believes, like, oh, we just right there. We just gotta tweak this and tweak that. We right there.
Man, this man do a dumbass challenge on Sunday, bro. We might keep us off the field, bro.
I can't.
I know I've known you for years, And your reaction to that DA challenge, bro?
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Man. And the worst part is they did like the cut to him on the sideline, and this man looked lost, Ryan.
Lost, bro. Like, just clueless.
This is hell, bro. I can laugh at it because I like the losses don't sting, but man, like as a fan, like, and I hate this for, like, I'm glad that you and I have kind of like took that plug out, bro, got disconnected from the Matrix. But those people still locked into that Matrix. But like, this is not the season to do it. This is not the season to be still a Saints, like still be an emotionally invested Saints fan. Because
man, listen, I tweeted earlier, bro. Like, you know, that little homer sitting on the couch, man. Most Saints fans, that's where they at. Just hate watching.
Just bad as shit. Oh, let me just turn these niggas on again. Let's see what they gonna do now. Let's see how they lose this time.
And it sucks because, like, that was the life of Saints fans for a long time, bro. That was the life. And it just sucks to be back there, you know, after, 15, 16 years of, contention, man. Being in the mix, now I listen to podcasts, man, they don't even talk about the Saints, bro. They don't even mention the Saints.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Ain't nothing to talk about. Like, we start doing Andy Dalton.
Anyway, we tried to hit on it all. Maybe not so much all the games. All the things related to the game. But we tried to hit on it all. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, Paulson Adebo or rookie gonna be on Devontae Adams with safety hop over the top? Like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? And that's I will say that's the one thing I hate that he's injured. Just for obviously I don't like players being injured, man. But I was looking forward to see Sean against Devontae Adams in person.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. That's the football porn that we don't get to, like the fact that we missed him against Jamar Chase. Like I hate that because we got to wait 4 years or whatever it is before maybe that happens
again. See that again. Yeah.
So like that aspect of it sucks, right? But like
he's such a crucial aspect to the
crucial
defense.
Man, crucial. And so like I don't feel like it's necessary for really us to talk about X and O's because one, it's not our thing because logistics, but. Like, what's there to talk about? Like, yes, Devontae Adams is probably going to go off on Sunday. He's going to have a rookie on him, or he's going to have Paulson Adebo, who hasn't been playing well this season. Like, it's not going to be good. Darren Waller plays. Who's going to cover him? I don't fucking know. Josh Jacobs is running like a top 3 running back in the league right now. Like, the defense has their hands full. The only way I see them winning this game potentially if the Saints offense can outscore the Raiders offense.
Which they can. I think they can. They cannot turn the ball over.
Or if they can have a game defensively where the pass rush for maybe one game just wakes up and you got 2 firsts looking like 2 firsts and you got Cam Jordan applying pressure, you putting pressure on Derek Carr and he can, strip sack, throw it into coverage, something. Like
Derek Carr can make some mistakes.
He can. Right? But if he's able to just sit back, fucking tell the time, do arithmetic, do his taxes, it's gonna be a long day, bro. It's gonna be a long day. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be me, you, Big Joey. I know, man. G sitting in the 100 section. He said this is his first NFL game. He said, you know what made me sick though. I gotta tell this part. So we got these tickets like months ago. Man, I went to the app to like remind myself where we're sitting. The prices came up what the game tickets are now, bruh. Woo, that shit hurt my heart. I was like, oh,
so it's best to wait.
It is, bro. But keep in mind, there's like 5 of us, so like I don't know how hard it would have been to get 5 tickets. I don't know. Whatever. It's a bridge under the water. We gonna have fun. We gonna enjoy it. I don't really fucking care about it, but just seem like, oh shit, these niggas ass. Like, Like, oops. Maybe for our second annual get together, we'll wait a little closer and get the game tickets. These niggas terrible.
Go out there, start scalping.
Anyway, thank y'all for your support. Truly, if you're a Patreon and if you're either coming to the party or not coming to the party, just know that the reason and the way we're able to do things like this is because of y'all. Like if it wasn't because of y'all, we wouldn't be able to do these things. If you're not a Patreon, you're still a listener. We appreciate y'all. But we do highly recommend, if you can, right? If you have the means to become a Patreon, like even if it's like $1, $1 a month, $12 a year. Because we both truly feel that with the Discord, with our live streams and everything that we have going on in this community and everything that we're building, it's only going to go up from here. And this is like I said, this is the first year we're doing this. We're very stoked. We're very excited. Shout out to Blue Oak Barbecue for catering the event. And we're looking forward to it, man. So, gonna be a lot of pictures and videos put on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram. So make sure you're following. And like part of me hopes y'all get FOMO and be like, damn, you gotta do the Iron Man, next time, baby. Like I want people feeling like that when they see what we got.
Tell you, man.
What we got going on this weekend. But thank y'all so much. We will. Man, I don't know what we're doing Sunday night. We might do just a huge fucking live show, bro. Just especially if they win, bro. We turned up. Shit, put the laptop up, take the mic out, just start recording, bro. We'll figure out what we're doing for the recap show. We don't know yet. Depends on what happens on Sunday, I guess. But thank y'all truly so much. We will be back on Sunday recapping it as always. If you're coming to the meetup, safe travels for everyone that's flying and everything. With that, we'll catch y'all guys on Sunday. We out.
Peace.
Tired of long waits and rushed care at the ER and urgent care clinic? Next time, stay home and let Dispatch Health bring the power of the hospital to you.
I call Dispatch Health. A care team of medical professionals actually come to your house.
They're the same caliber of people that you would see if you were at a hospital or an urgent care.
Dispatch Health can treat most non-life-threatening emergencies.
They can do the x-rays, they can do stitches.
Urinary tract infections, blood test, urinalysis, ultrasound.
It's almost everything that they can do at the ER.
You never feel rushed. They're there for you and only you.
I felt like their only patient.
And it costs no more than a trip to urgent care because Dispatch Health is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. See if we serve your home at dispatchhealth.com.
Dispatch Health really went above and beyond.
It's wonderful to have care come to your home.
House calls are back, and they're better than ever. Learn more at dispatchhealth.com.